Doesn't this just look amazing? Have a sweet tooth just like me? Then you've come to the right place. Here on Wake and Bake, we'll be teaching you some awesome state-of-the-art recipes on cakes and pastries which you can easily do at home. And we'll also be introducing you to some inspiring bakers and entrepreneurs. It's just all about desserts here on Wake and Bake. So, you sure you don't want any? Fine, then more for me. Once again, I'm here with my trusty baker, Nani, and today we have a theme going on for all of you. It's going to be a
very fruitful day today.
Yes, it is, because we're going to incorporate fruits into our desserts. So, Nani, can you tell us what's our first fruity recipe?
Alright, so because everyone loves blueberries and lemon, so we are doing a lemon blueberry cake. Let's go through the ingredients. So we're going to go through our flour, which is about 300 grams of all-purpose flour, 250 grams of caster sugar, 150 grams of salted butter. We have about 60 grams of sour cream. We are using 3 whole egg whites only. And then we have our blueberries, about 1 cup. We have a vanilla essence. And we have about 100 grams of full cream milk, 1 tablespoon of baking powder, and of course we need our salt. So let's start our mixing going. So we're going to start off with our salted butter. So butter in, and you're going to pass me the caster sugar, our vanilla essence, just about half a teaspoon. We're going to mix this first. We are going to grab our flour, and then we're going to put in our baking powder and a little bit of salt, and then you're going to help me mix this. So this has been mixing for about 2 to 3 minutes and it looks good. Right, then I'm going to put in our egg white. So this is ready, and then we are going to put in our sour cream, and we are going to beat this together. Next, we are going to alternate our flour and our milk mixture. Alternate with the milk. Okay, so just continue doing this. So I'm just going to finish up, and you're going to put in the rest of the flour. Okay. Right, so we're just going to use an empty bowl. So what we're going to do is we're going to put in our blueberries. And we're just going to put a bit of flour, and you're going to help me coat this. So we are going to fold this so the batter looks creamy. And then you're going to help me put in the blueberries. So this is done. So we're going to need our cake tins, because you can't bake without having your cake tins ready.
And of course, we're going for your signature three-layer cake.
Three-layer
right?
cake, because I love when you have all the layers alternating with each other. And then you get to spray.
Then we need our trusty canola spray.
Yep, our cooking spray. So we're going to do that. I'm going to help you to put it there. And then you're going to spray again.
And that's done.
Alright, you're done with this one as well?
Yep.
All three?
All 3 are done.
Alright, so I'm just going to put in the batter evenly. Just eyeballing it. So I'm just going to press it down so you can see all the blueberry. This is good. So as usual, we need to preheat our oven at 170 Celsius
so 170.
for our cake for about 15 minutes. And then we are going to bake this for at least 20 to 25 minutes.
Okay.
This is ready to go.
So our lemon blueberry cake has been in the oven for about 25 minutes and it's done now.
And it's done. So we're going to grab our cakes and then we're going to do the rest. Alright, so this is ready. So we're gonna put this aside.
Okay.
Because as usual, we need to let our cakes to cool for about 30 minutes. So while waiting, we are now gonna make our blueberry compote.
Okay.
What you need is 1 cup of blueberry and 2 tablespoons of castor sugar.
Okay.
So this is the ingredients to make the blueberry compote. So we're gonna go through the cream cheese frosting as well. So we need 400 grams of cream cheese. We got about 3 cups of icing sugar, and we have about 100 grams of salted butter. And of course we need our lemon, because it's gonna be lemon cream cheese, so it fits well with the blueberry. We have a pinch of salt and also our vanilla essence.
Okay.
So we're gonna start with having a pot. Very simple. So you are gonna put all of the blueberry in. So we're gonna put in a bit of the sugar in. So we are going to cook this. So while doing this, we can also prep for our lemon juice that we need to squeeze. So we're just gonna keep on mixing these. So our blueberry compote is almost ready.
Wow, look at that color.
It looks really nice. So this is done. So I am going to switch this off. So this is our blueberry compote. It looks amazing. So now we have to let it chill for a while in the fridge. So while it's chilling, we are going to make our frosting.
Okay, so what do we need for
we're
the
going to
frosting?
start off with our cream cheese. And we're going to put in our butter. And then next we're going to need our vanilla and a pinch of salt. And then we are going to mix this until it's really creamy. So this is okay. We are going to just go right about 3 minutes. So our cream cheese is mixing quite well. So now we are going to add in our lemon juice. So that is done. We're going to scrape off the butter on the side. So this is done, and then we are now going to put in our icing sugar bit by bit. So we're going to go on a low speed. So this is almost ready. Alright, so our cream cheese frosting is ready. It looks fluffy,
It looks
luscious. Look at that.
Wow.
Wow. So now we are going to frost our lemon cake. Thank you. So this is ready. So we have our blueberry compote.
Nice and
We
chill.
got our cream cheese, our lemon cream cheese. Now we got our cake. All our elements are ready. So now it's time to frost. So we are going to use our cake board. So what we're going to do, we are going to turn our cake.
Give it a
Drum
little drum
roll.
roll.
And this is that. I mean, look at the blueberry.
Oh my god.
So cute. Alright, so we are going to turn this one back again. We are then going to put a bit of these here. So frosting is done, and what we're going to do is we're going to grab a bit of the
Blueberry
compote. So we do that. And then we're going to have our next layer. And then we're going to have a bit of the frosting again. So then we are going to cover it with drum roll.
And yes.
Yes, see? And then we are going to put in our blueberry compote right here.
Wow.
I'm going to finish up the final layering of our cake. So for today, I'm going to cover up the cake. But what I want to show is, I'm going to put a bit of the compote in here. And then I'm going to fold this, but not until it's fully incorporated. So I'm then going to put it in our piping bag because I don't want to get it very messy for today. So we are then going to frost the side. So you're going to help me to get the
More
of the frosting. So we are now going to frost. I mean, look at the color. It looks amazing.
So cute.
So I'm going to do my rustic style. And then
Your
my C shape.
C shape.
And then we're going to top it with more blueberries on top. So for today, I'm just going to put the leftover cream cheese in our piping bag. I'm just sort of going to pipe it like that.
And then we're going to add the blueberries on top?
Yes, in the center. So you're going to help me to put the blueberries in the center. Alright, so this is our lemon blueberry cake. So it's time for me to let you try. I'm just gonna cut the side here just a bit. So we are cutting, I'm just cutting a small piece, okay?
Oh, I just love the colors.
Look at the blueberry, the compote, the cream cheese,
and the
everything
cake. Everything looks so amazing.
Amazing. So I'm just gonna put it here for easier for you to try then.
Yes. I can taste the lemon zest in the cream cheese. It's not too sour. The combination of blueberries, that sourness with the
lemon,
sweetness
from the frosting,
with the sweetness of the frosting, everything just incorporates so well, and it turns out so yummy. So now that we're done with this recipe, obviously we still have another recipe coming up.
Correct.
So what are we gonna do next?
So next, because it's a fruit theme today, so we'll be making pineapple crumble tart.
So it's a fruit day today. If you guys want to know what the recipe is like, don't go anywhere. Until then, this is Wake and Bake. Welcome back to Wake and Bake. So as we promised you earlier today, our theme is fruits. We're going to incorporate fruits into our desserts. So our second recipe for the day is going to include pineapples.
So it's a tropical fruit this time. So we'll be making pineapple crumble tart.
So shall we get started?
Yes, so very easy. We're going to need 250 grams of all-purpose flour, 180 grams of salted butter. We got our pineapples, 230 grams of caster sugar. We have 30 grams of corn flour. We have our vanilla essence, our lemon, 1 lemon, and we have a bit of salt and also butter for brushing.
Okay, so that's all we need?
That's all we need, but to do our tart, we need our tart shell. So we have this. So we have 2 components to our pineapple crumble tart because it's called crumble. So we need to make the crumble.
Okay.
Alright, so we're going to start with an empty bowl first. So we're going to start with putting in our all-purpose flour, in butter. So we're going to put in our caster sugar in. So what we're going to do is now we're just going to use a knife to just cut through the butter. So while I do this, you can cut for me the pineapple. So our crumb is done. So if you look at it, it's crumbly.
Yeah.
Alright. So what we're gonna do now is, so while you cut, I'm gonna get our pie tins, alright, our tart shells. So I'm just gonna grab butter. So we are now gonna brush our tart shells with the butter. So this is done.
I'm done as well.
So what we're going to do is, so we are going to reserve some of the crumbs for our topping. So what we're going to do now, we're going to grab a bit and you are going to press. Okay, so you're just going to make like a ball. And then you are going to put it in the casing and you are going to press.
Okay, so just fit it into shape.
Fit it into the shape, correct. Okay. There you go. So if it's not enough, you can just add more to the side. So while doing this, please remember you need to preheat your oven at 170 Celsius for about 15 minutes because we are going to bake our tartlets in a bit. So this is done. I'm going to put this aside. right, so this is done. We did a good job. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we have 7 cute tarts over here. So we are going to need to bake this for about 15 minutes first to get it crunchy. But before that, we need a fork. Then just need to make some holes right over there. So we're going to need a tray because we are going to put it into the oven. So we are going to bake this for 15 minutes. So we're going to head over to the oven. So now we're going to complete our pineapple filling. Since it's a pineapple crumble tart, this is our main star. So we're going to put in the pineapples back into the bowl. So what we're going to put is some corn flour right in here and a bit of our sugar. A bit of vanilla, not too much because you don't want to ruin the taste of the pineapples.
Because the pineapples themselves are already sweet.
Alright, we're going to have a bit of salt.
Okay.
And lastly, we need like about 1 tablespoon of lemon juice. So we are going to mix this. So this is good. So we are going to put this on the side. We got our crumbs as well. So we are just waiting for our tart shells to be baking in the oven.
Now ready to be taken out.
That looks amazing. It's golden brown. It's really nice. So what we're going to do next is we are going to put in our pineapple. And we're left with putting in the crumbs. So this was the leftover from the tart shell, remember?
Yep.
Now what we're going to do is we are just going to sprinkle this right here till the crumbs are golden brown for about 20 minutes. We'll try at 20 minutes first depending on our oven.
Okay, so what temperature shall I set the oven for?
At 170.
Alright. Okay, so this goes back in the oven.
So we will be waiting for our crumbs to be golden brown.
Okay, so that was the sound of the oven.
It's ready, so let's check it out. This is ready.
Ooh, and that smells good.
Smells buttery, so this looks really good. So that will probably take about 5 to 10 minutes, and I'll show you how to remove it from the tin.
Okay, great.
Alright, so our pineapple crumble tarts has cooled down, so you can touch, so it's not that hot anymore. So we are now going to remove it from our tin. So what we're going to do is we're just going to lift it over and press it. There you go. So now we're going to arrange it because it's ready to go. Look at
wow, it's so golden.
So we got 7 cute pineapple crumble tart and
yummy.
It's ready. So it's time to taste. So I'm going to take one and I'm going to cut it into half so that we can share. So there you go. One for you, one for me.
So yummy.
Super crunchy.
The tarts are so crunchy, but the pineapples on the inside are so soft, and it has a very strong tropical flavor from the pineapples, and it's not too sweet. The crunchiness though, you can hear it. Who knew that such a simple recipe would turn out this good, right? It was such a fruitful day, super amazing, very easy to make. I hope that everyone at home enjoyed watching. Please do try these recipes. Until then, you know, Nani, I have to leave you again soon. But as usual, I'll be back and we will have another 2 exciting recipes to bake. So, till then, this is Wake and Bake! One mastering in the art of coffee and the other one mastering in baking get together with the same vision of opening up this cafe. We're just about to go check in to see what's baking. Let's go. Pastries and bread and cake?
Correct.
Do you make everything here?
Yes, everything all made in-house. So what you saw just now was the chilled cakes.
Okay.
Over here are the non-refrigerated items. This is the chocolate orange marmalade bread and butter pudding. Fantastic. To die for. And then over here, I've got the lamington, which is very popular in Australia. It's got coconut shavings on the outside, so it's very appealing to the local palate.
It's tafatote, isn't it?
Correct. Personally, like the orange almond. It's light, something good in the afternoon, where you can feel the orange zest and peel.
They're refreshing. So
Correct.
Wow.
So now you've seen the product.
Yes.
Why don't we try some?
Definitely.
Okay,
I want to
try
go
some.
to that.
Okay, just take a pick. Okay,
Definitely
this one.
Okay, that's a must.
Okay, it's
And
one.
Since you were talking so highly of the lamingtons, let's go for one of that.
Great.
And probably that one.
The orange almond.
The orange almond. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Great. Yeah.
Austrian, and I only have this every couple of years when I go back. I've never found it anywhere else. So now that I know it's here. Oh my god. I feel like I'm back in Austria now. The chocolate is so rich, and so like the marmalade, do you make that yourself as well?
Yes,
here?
everything's all from scratch.
Wow.
Correct.
So good. So let's try this second dessert. This
Correct.
is the lamington, right?
Yes. It's not as rich as the torts, but
It's light?
It's light, and it's because of the coconut shavings. It's very refreshing.
So this is the last dessert.
Correct.
So what's so special about this cake?
For this orange almond, it's gluten-free and flourless.
Oh, wow.
For those who have dietary requirements, this is a good cake for you.
You want to join in with me?
Yes.
This one is light as well,
Correct.
but I love the orange zest.
Orange zest and the peel, which is, as you can see, from the side.
Do you have any future plans for this place?
Perhaps in the pipeline, in the near future, there could be another outlet in Penang, perhaps. We are toying with the idea.
Okay, that's great. Anyways, Tristan, thank you so much for sitting down
Thank you
with
very
me,
much.
for answering all my questions, and for letting me taste very superbly delicious cakes.
Thank you.
Time's up. Unfortunately, that's all the time we have left for today's episode, but I hope that you enjoyed watching today's episode as much as we enjoyed taking you through this dessert journey. Once again, don't forget to follow our social media accounts for a lot more exciting recipes which you can do right at home. Till next time, I'm your host, Mahira Khan, and this is Wake and Bake.